everyone, today I have a creative photo shoot behind the scenes video for you, and I am so excited because I'm going to be using the medium format Hasselblad X2D 100C camera body. So I have two lenses with me today. I have the 45mm f4 and I have the 80mm f1.9 lens. We're going to start off on the 45. We also have the added challenge of the wind today, so let's get started. I feel like it would look cool if you lean up against this fence. You kind of like, or if you don't want to touch it, maybe even just with your hand. And then we got backlight, my favorite. That's cool. The Hasselblad X2D 100C is a 100 megapixel medium format mirrorless camera. So we have some really detailed files to take a look at today. As always, I will be sharing a 100% crop of the unedited photos so you can see all the details, and afterwards a full view of my edited version. So make sure you switch the video over to watch in 4K so you can see it in the highest quality. And then I'm going to try and get like a headshot as well. And then do you want to try one if you kind of bring your shoulder into your chin? I'm using the lightweight portrait kit, which comes with a camera body and 45p and 80mm lenses. And today's model is Natalie, and Dan is filming the behind the scenes. I'll get to why I think these are the only two lenses you need for medium format in a moment, but first I want to talk about this camera body because it's the first time I'm sharing it on my channel. Something interesting about this camera body is that it doesn't have a mechanical shutter. Instead, Hasselblad lenses contain a leaf shutter. I was able to go as low as 1/180th of a second during today's shoot with no motion blur. The leaf shutter also lets you sync flash speeds much faster than mechanical shutters, all the way to 1/2000th of a second. However, I won't be shooting any flash pictures in today's video. If you want to see this camera in a studio setting, please let me know in the comments. I also want to say a big thank you to Hasselblad for sending me this camera in order to be able to make this video. I really wanted to use the stairs that are just there too. Love that. So I was thinking it would be cool to do one if we're sitting on the steps. Yeah. Like maybe just here in the shady bit. Yeah, that's really nice though. That's cool. Oh, that's a big one. Now I'm switching over to the 80mm f1.9, which is Hasselblad's fastest lens. Do you want to stand maybe just here? And I want to get like a full body shot where you can see like the trunk and some of the leaves and stuff as well. Beautiful. Yeah, I like that pretend motion of you're kind of walking and looking to the side. The files from the X2D 100C are absolutely beautiful. Like, wow. First of all, they are clearer than my own vision. I love zooming into each of the images and you can just see so much detail and clarity. And then do you want to try one with your arms crossed as well? Yeah, that's so cool. It looks like a little, like a fairy tale kind of vibe. And then do you want to step out just here into the sunlight section as well? We'll just wait for that gust. Yeah. And the sun is amazing. This camera also uses Hasselblad natural color solution, so I specifically wanted to shoot in spots where we are getting lots of green and yellow color cast from the location to see how it handles colors and skin tones. And I have to say, I really love the colors of these files straight out of camera, and they give you a really great base to work with when it comes to editing. Oh, where's the sun going? Come back. No. We're like fighting against the elements here. It's so annoying. It's so dreamy here. I'm getting a little bit of your arms in the shot now as well. And then let's try this framing, but we'll go like a bit over there so we can see more of these leaves too. Yeah, I think just out here is cool.
Pretty windy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This 80mm lens is the full frame equivalent of 63mm and is a great focal length for portrait photography, as you can create photos where there is a significant amount of background to foreground separation. In this case, I decided to take portraits against this tree. Since the location is super busy, using a fast, long lens like this can help the subject stand out. The bokeh is also really beautiful. This 80mm weighs 1,044 grams, has an aperture range of f1.9 to f32, and features a 77mm filter thread. I feel like it'd be cool if we do a full body shot and we try and get like a little bit of movement. So maybe if you kind of like spin like kind of side to side would be cool. Yes, that's cool. You know me, I had to use this lens wide open. It does a fantastic job at capturing tack-sharp images, even at f1.9. Something interesting about this camera body is that I am back to using a focus point, so it doesn't have any IAF. While I do enjoy the luxury of IAF in cameras, I also have no problems using a focus point. Sometimes it's actually refreshing and pretty fun having to slow down a little bit and put more input into the camera when it comes to capturing images. It makes you feel more involved in the process, similar to film photography. As a portrait photographer, I do wish we had some different focus point size options. I am using the smallest one currently available, but a size down would be perfect for being able to put my focus point exactly where I need on someone's eye or iris. And then, yeah, you could even do one where you rest your hands just on the top of your head too. Switching back to the 45mm f4 pancake lens, this lens is so small and only weighs 320 grams, making it such a nice lens to take with you on daily photo walks or doing street or travel photography. It has a full frame equivalent focal length of 36mm and, in my opinion, makes the perfect pairing to the 80mm lens I'm also using today. This 45mm is extremely versatile as you can capture those establishing shots with an even emphasis on both the subject and the location, compared to the 80mm, which does a great job at isolating your subject. With this 45mm focal length, I'm able to capture a mixture of full body shots, mid-length portraits, and even close-up photos of my subject. And if you've been on my channel before, you would know that this is my favorite focal length to work with when it comes to portraits. The images coming from this 45mm are extremely sharp, and I found that it focuses well even in backlit conditions. For an f4 medium format lens, you can still achieve smooth background to foreground separation depending on how you work with your location. This 45mm has an aperture range of f4 to f22, has a filter thread of 62mm, and has a minimum focus distance of 35 centimeters. Oh, maybe I should do like a landscape full body shot. Oh, that's cute, like holding the dress. And then I'll get some like kind of cropped here. Switching back to the 80mm f1.9 again for a couple of last photos, I wanted to mention that I really enjoyed the ergonomics of this camera, and it's quite different from many camera manufacturers I currently use. There is a very polished finish to all the buttons and clasps on the camera body. The screen is by far my favorite part. It is huge and clear, and I really loved using it on location. That's really nice glow. Yay, the sun! Oh my god, that looks amazing. Oh, of course the wind has to pick up. Just my luck. Another interesting thing to note is that this X2D 100C only offers stills, so there are no video options at all. We waited for the sun to pop back out so we can get these last shots. Oh, it's so perfect now. Now we just need the wind to stop for a second. Ah, so dreamy. And then can you take one little step that way? That is all I have for today's photo shoot behind the scenes. I really hope you enjoyed that. Let me know which ones were your favorite photos down in the comments below. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I make new videos every single week, so I will see you all next time. Bye.